I'll start off today. How about that?
Whatever you want.
Wish I had better news, but we'll go injury report first. Okay. Willie Green, left hyperextended knee. He will not play in Miami. Next, Victor Oladipo has a sprained MCL. Friday night's practice in the scrimmage landed awkwardly. Finished the scrimmage, finished the remainder of practice. Was on tap to practice on Saturday. Was on the practice plan. Came in, said he had a little discomfort. Subsequently, we sent him to get a MRI, which revealed a sprained MCL. So again, he'll be in the course of action of going through protocol and seeing how he advances with treatment. And obviously, he will not play, and neither will Channing play tomorrow night.
Chuck, does he remember one specific play where it hurt?
Yeah, it was a play going to the rim. He got fouled at the rim, came down kind of awkwardly. But like I said, he finished practice, finished the rest of the scrimmage. And, I had talked to him afterwards that day. Actually, he, went through his normal routine. And then Saturday, after I was going in to address the team, he said he was feeling a little discomfort. And so we sent him to get evaluated.
How much does this throw a monkey wrench in your plans? I mean, you want all your guys on the floor learning each other. How much does it kind of disrupt camp a little bit?
Well, it gives an opportunity for to make sure the other guys are understanding how to play and how we want to play. It's not ideal. We love to have all 15 guys, ready to rock and roll and participating and learn each other, but that's not where we are. But we won't complain. We'll just keep this thing rolling.
Does the fact that he finished the scrimmage on Friday make you optimistic that perhaps it's not a significant injury?
Well, it's an injury that, the timeline varies from individual to individual. I will say that the fact that he finished practice, I believe, is a good sign, and that the discomfort came from the next day as he was getting ready to rock and roll.
Chuck, does this give you more of a chance to look at Alfred? I mean, I guess he would be the next guy on the pecking order after losing Willie and Victor. Does this kind of vault him into, giving you a chance to see right off the bat in preseason games?
And probably tell Luke that he's going to play some minutes, that as a veteran going to game number 1 of preseason, usually not getting a bunch of time, but it won't change our continuity and the things that we're trying to accomplish, but it does hold back a little bit of our continuity and guys being around each other. They'll travel with us to make sure that they're helping their teammates out in the locker room, on the bench.
Coach, what do you want to accomplish tomorrow night in game number 1 of the preseason, injuries aside, I guess?
Really it is for the week that we've had to be together, it's just trying to see those things that get accomplished against another team, whether it's the pace of our offense, whether defensively, some of the concepts we've been working on, to see if they can, kind of put them into use in a situation where they have to think a little faster and things are coming a little bit faster to them.
Talk about the defense, if you will, this year. That's really going to be a prime focus for your team and for you this year, isn't it?
And I'll be looking at that tomorrow night, the overall effort level, concentration level, and also, like I said, conceptually, do guys know where they're supposed to be, why we're doing it, not making multiple mistakes. So looking forward to that.
In last year's preseason opener, you didn't play anyone more than a half, I don't think. How will you enter this one?
Pretty similar in the sense of I don't see anyone playing extended minutes. We'll use all of our guys that are suiting up and get everyone in the game. But I don't see us using extended minutes for any individual.
Now that you're almost a full week into this, what do you feel like you've accomplished so far? You've had, I think, 3 two-a-days already. Last year, I think you had 2 two-a-days. Was there a different to-do list for you this training camp as opposed to last?
It's interesting. I look back over training camp practices from the last 2 years, and try to evaluate what we were able to get in and get accomplished. And like I said, I've always coached that year's team differently. And with the new guys that we had, it was more getting them to understand and debunk maybe some of the philosophy they've learned on different teams. Sometimes you get into a situation where the last two teams you played pick and roll a certain way, and your mind tells you, well, that's what I feel comfortable about. But debunking that thought and getting them into the ideals of how we're going to play. So a lot of repetition. I haven't introduced a lot of things, less than last year. But we want to be sound and concrete with the ideals that we do have in store right now, and that's done with repetition.
Jacque, after 1 week, how would you assess where your rookies are, Elfrid and Aaron?
Well, I'm excited for them to play tomorrow, and so we'll see. Are they understanding the concepts defensively for us? Do they have an idea of how we want to play offensively and what we're looking to do? So that's kind of how I'll judge coming out of the game in Miami. But overall, their attention level and the ability to take something from one day and implement it the next day been pretty good.
How excited are you to get this kind of going? I mean, you've been going, you've been scrimmaging, but to see how these guys play against a new team, is there some adrenaline there for you?
Not for me. I think there's always excitement, especially for rookies. I remember when I was a rookie and played my first preseason game, so I'm happy for these guys. They put in an extreme amount of work to get to this point in their life, so I'm excited about that for them. For me as a coach, I think what I want to see is the carryover, the things that we've been preaching in practice, the things that we've watched on film, the breakdowns that we've had. Can you do that in a game setting? And then simply sometimes guys play better in games than they do in practice. So I'm trying to see is there a difference in a guy from practice to games.
Thanks.